Hey guys, my name is Simpzy, welcome back to some more Stainless Steel. 6.4, we're playing as the Holy Roman Empire now. Guys, we've started the invasion of France. Obviously we let Poland take Frankfurt to stop the Crusade. And now obviously the Crusade has ended, and now we're putting a full-scale invasion into France. They're not going to last long. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I also have some generals over here, because obviously I've recruited a lot of units in Britannia, but however they don't have any commanders, so I am kind of being a little bit risky, but my faction leader has pretty high authority at the moment. I've also got 3 more stacks pushing here, and I do have 4 here. So we're putting a full, we're giving them everything. Now I sent this army forth to just hold this bridge here, and now we've actually been attacked. It's a 1-to-4 ratio. This is a really good army that the French have built. A lot of heavy units. So we're going to sit back on the bridge, try to take as many out as possible. We don't have any friendly AI coming in, so that's what I'm really happy about, because the last couple of bridge battles have been horrendous, to say the least. We actually lost the last one because the AI decided to charge. I really shouldn't have charged with him. But let's start the battle here. We haven't really got the best units, but we've got some Viking mercenaries, which should be alright. Can they make shield wall? No. That'd be perfect if they could. But I love these bridges in Stainless Steel. They kind of remind me of Third Age. I guess they're the Kingdom's bridges, but... Right, okay. Let's put the heavy units in the front line. I want them to hold the bridge. Spearmen can be just behind. The only thing I'm worried about is those units routing. So... we should be alright in theory. But what you want to do here is just try and cluster the bridge as much as possible. They didn't have many archers from what I can remember in the build. There are a fair few units that I haven't chucked in there, so I will be able to see in a minute. Cavalry's not going to be much of a help in this, I don't think. Hunters there. So, who is... oh, maybe I did put everyone in there. Maybe I'm being mistaken. No, there's one lot of spearmen. Okay. Not the biggest army here, like I said, not the best, but I will reform this a little bit more. Right, what do we want to do with my archers? We actually have... oh, no, we've got a lot more archers than what I thought. We don't have that many crossbowmen, that's the... we've got more crossbowmen than archers. So we'll pop you further here. I might put the crossbowmen here. Put 1 unit there, so we can fire on them there. These guys should be able to hit over the bridge. I will also move them further up. Right, just in case they do break through, I want a cavalry charge, so like, no, maybe a bit more back so we can get some momentum. But I will put the general up just a little bit more, so we can get that morale support. Right, can we push these guys... just as much up as possible. It will help us. Trust me. Alright, what do we got working here? Crossbowmen. Try angle them a little bit more. Pop you there. Pop you there as well. Right, get everyone to double time. So what are they pushing straight across the bridge here? They're mailed foot. Man, the French do have some quality units here. That's why we're so heavily outnumbered. Kingdom of France, once our great allies. Obviously because the fucking Pope. I wouldn't say that anymore. Now, am I better to go into a defensive formation, guard mode, or just keep it as it is? I'm going to go guard mode because I don't want them to push. We'll group and then ungroup so we can see. But my crossbowmen are actually in range, so it'll be interesting to see how many men we can take out from here. Probably a fair few because we're hitting them from the side there. I would imagine most of them will be hitting the bridge. These guys maybe should be over here, like further down there. I'll cross over here. Get over here more. You're not really going to be worth sitting there. Right, here we go. My swordsmen are going to try to hold them off as much as possible. Already killed 1% before the charge. We just need to hold. Hold as much as possible. Right, archers, I want you to hit the back of that cluster. Crossbowmen, I want you to hit there as well. The more men we can take out, the better, the less we have to hold off. It's going to be hard to hold them there, though, I'm not going to lie. There's no archers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my general right up into the thick of it. Also with my cavalry, even though that charge probably isn't going to help, but the closer my general is to the action, the better the morale for the troops. Let's continue to get our volleys and stuff off. That spear unit's nearly gone. 4% to their 3. Yeah, I can't really angle my crossbowmen in there, I don't think, without getting too much friendly fire. I just want to see like a volley from the crossbowman. Oh no, that's actually not too bad. It's going up and over. Sort of. In a way. Fire there. 8% to their 5. However, we do outnumber them. But keep on blowing the horn. The Viking Raiders are still there. There's one spear unit there. Yeah. We are still losing a fair few through friendly fire. There you go. Hold the line. Hold the line. 12 to thing. Oh, are they routing? They're shaken. They've come back though. Just need to hold them off. They're sending over their cavalry and 2 lots of spear, 1 lot of spear sergeants, 1 lot of light arms. Now, if we do lose this battle, it's not the end of the world. We still have a we still have an absolute shit ton left. Is there a shaken unit in there? No. Oh, yes, there is. I think it keeps on switching back and forth, though. Yeah. No, keep on firing. I could go with a flaming shot, but I think... Oh, yeah, there is a shaken unit there, I think. The French have... Wow, they're going straight for my general, I think. Trying to cut through there. Wow, are you kidding me? That actually nearly broke them. I don't want you to get involved. Man, that nearly started a rout, that did. They're falling all their heavy cavalry in. Shit. Get my cavalry out. I'm not going to go with the counter charge, even though I have spearmen, because it's just going to make them rout if they move their position. We're just going to have to hope for a lucky volley. There are some... Oh no, they're archers. They're not actually shaken. .34% to their 18. They actually had a quality army. This is probably the worst, one of the worst I have. So honestly, I didn't expect to win this. We are obviously playing on the very hard difficulty. So that okay. So it looks like most of the spearmen have been depleted. We'll fall the cavalry back, and then we'll go with a charge. Even my cavalry shit. We've only got mounted sergeants. They're not the best. But what we're going to do now is we're going to hit them. Hit the foot knights now. Charge. Charge in there. See if we can get a couple of decent charges in and out here. Flank them to the sides. We gave it our best shot. I'm going to have to withdraw the general. Try save his life. But we did kill 30% of them. They need more of their men than I do. Tywin Lannister. We need more men than Tywin Lannister. Alright, get everyone to withdraw. Getting run down like cattle here. But those... what the fuck were they? French feudal knights charging in straight into our line broke us. It's not like we had the best spearmen as well. Clear defeat. Nicolas Delou deployed 1,904 and lost 1,678. The French deployed over 2,000 and lost 600. So, I guess it's not too bad with the quality of units we had to deal with. But as you see on the campaign map, we're just... we don't have enough money to accept that. Wow, he rallied back to Bruges. Okay, that's fine. In Belgium. Let's see if we have any other interesting things during the intern phase. Haven't been... yeah, I don't know. Disappointing defeat, but we still have a lot more to do in this part. Right, Polish Duke is dead. Death stalks the land in Dublin. And we have a general coming of age. Nicely done. Okay, let's have a look at... Jesus, let's have a look at our military compared to the French. Yeah, look at that. Absolutely dominate them. Republic of Genoa have a smaller army as well. Poland, yeah. We do outnumber them quite significantly, yeah. What I'm curious to look now is the... what are the Egyptians called in this? Are they called the Fatimid Caliphate? I think they are. Fuck me. It's going to be hard to take Jerusalem off of them. Obviously, because the Crusade states don't have them anymore. Right, I was putting 4 generals into here, so I can disembark them here. So, because we have a lot of units there. Right, we're going to besiege here. We'll also besiege here. I might even start annexing some of the French settlements, just so we can keep the public order down. Everyone already hates us, so it's not like anyone will want to go to war with us more. Alright. France. That guy's double back there. But also money from sacking is going to give us a fair bit as well. Do we have a full stack here? Once we take some troops out of that fort, we sure will. I might just rally back up to make it look a little bit better. Right, okay, charge. Like I said, we're putting a full-on assault. Where is the king? Yeah, look at the king. He's got a fantastic army here, in my opinion. Right, like I said, continue to push as many men here as possible. Right, send this army out. Where is the king? 7-to-4 ratio. How are we not favored to win this? Huh. We'll play this one later. I'll do a save because we haven't done a save in a while. Still continuing to besiege here. We have some units in Dijon we can push up. Push that up to Metz. We can get an army here at Frankfurt as well. Sorry, Antwerp. Rally back up here as well. We have more units coming down from the north. He basically lost his army, so we'll move those units eventually. Rally up at Metz. We have, yeah, like I said, we have troops moving over from our eastern borders in Stettin, Prague, and Krakow. I called it Crowclaw the other day. Just so I just started laughing at myself. Just how stupid it was. Alright, like I said, more units are pushing down from my Norwegian. But the French have to deal with the might of Germany. I won't even call the smaller factions here, but sorry, countries. But the power of Britain. We have the military strength of Great Britain, Scandinavia, and Germany behind us. So it's going to be very hard for the French to, well, do well, isn't it? Night attack. I'm trying to see if I can get some better odds and get more men in. The bastard. Okay. Diplomacy. See if we can get some peace treaties and such. We're currently here in Lithuania. That's actually because we did actually make a marriage alliance with the Republic of Novgorod. Have they had any children? Yes! They've had a daughter, Hunfrid, a Russian half-born. Nice. The line of succession is still a little bit hairy at the moment. Still going by merit. Ah, it's good to see that Jacob the Bastard has had some children. And at least we've got a lot of generals that have a... Instead of just adopting generals, I don't particularly like that. But at least, like, for example, if he becomes prince one day, Nicholas de Lo, doubt it, because he just let a... He actually was the guy who just lost the bridge battle. His grandfather... So his great-great-grandfather was a former emperor. So he has a... Even though it's watered down through, obviously, the female line, his grandfather was a Babenberg. That line has basically died out. The male line. What do we got here? Van der Hoen. That looks similar to the actual... Same. It might be related. Yeah. Hasn't got much imperial blood, but at least it's German blood. I always love the family tree, just looking at it now. It's good. Regardless, let's talk to Poland. Do they want a peace treaty? Demanding. Sometimes they offer, they might do a counter offer. Right, the French won't want anything. We'll push down here to try and negotiate with the Genoese. Oh, we also have a diplomat going down there. Oh, we actually already sent one. What's this? Genoese... Sicilian. We do have an alliance with them. But let's negotiate with the Genoa, the Republic of Genoa. I don't think that one have anything to do with me though. Alright. And we have an army here at Exeter. Relationships worsen with both Poland and Genoa. Brilliant. Well, I'm actually going to end the part here. Because I do apologise, I am busy at the moment, so I do have to cut this part a little bit shorter than expected. Because I have to go, I've got an appointment. But right, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched it all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And what we're going to be doing is continuing to push against the French here. A couple of them will be auto-resolved battles. And hopefully we'll be able to besiege Paris. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Simpzy, and goodbye.